am, full disclosure, I'm doing my nails. I broke some nails, so I got a whole new pack. And I'm doing my nails right now. So I wanted to come on. I saw a post in one of the mini groups that I'm in. um, and someone was like, I want to wear wigs, but I just don't know what to do. Like, what do I get? Where do I start? I don't want to ask my friends because I don't want to, all my friends wear wigs and I don't want to seem like I don't know, and which is understandable. So I am going to just go through what you need to know if you're thinking about getting a wig for the first time. I'm gonna talk about like what types of wigs there are. I'm gonna talk about the trends that have happened. Because I have been wearing wigs, I can literally say this, for over a decade. I have been wearing weave forever. Down to like, and I'm counting braids and all that. So hair extensions, weave, I've worn probably a good portion of my life. And now I'm a stylist, so it's never going away. So, I created my own wigs. I have a wig line now, but I would make my own quick weave wigs because back when I started wearing wigs in my early, like, well, I'm saying in my late teens, when I started wearing wigs, like really, they only had synthetic. Okay. The human hair wigs were, if they had them, they were super expensive. And they only had certain styles. So like they would have some ugly mama looking styles. I'm like, I'm a teenager. I don't want no mom wig, No offense to the mom wigs now, but at the time, I'm going to school. I can't get roasted wearing my granny wig. All right, so all right. So if you want to start wearing wigs, don't be intimidated. There is a lot that goes into it. So ultimately, like, understand that this is not a low maintenance lifestyle in the beginning. Okay. It can be low maintenance. However, as a healthy hairstylist, I want you to have hair on your head. So a lot of people will say, "Oh, wigs took out my hair." No, no, no. You took out your hair because you didn't take out your hair and wash it and condition it and take care of it. So keep that in mind. Sorry, y'all. My trying to use my this stuff making my nose run. Anyway, so you have to take care of your hair underneath the wig. Okay. So hair care. Let's talk about hair care. Before we get into how to wear a wig, you need to learn how to take care of your hair. Okay. Excuse me. So your hair needs, moisture. It needs to be cleansed regularly. It needs to be conditioned regularly, and you made it a treatment. When you are wearing wigs, you can just get your hair braided, go to the salon, or you do it yourself, whatever. But you still need trims. Okay, so you can go get your hair braided, you can go get stuff done, but you still need to take your hair out of those braids, get it shampooed, get it conditioned, and made in a trim. When you don't do that, that is when your hair will break off. If you have split ends, okay, that split travels up your hair. Your hair will fall out. It will break at your root. So it is very important to have your hair out. I don't care if you just go to your stylist, she blow dries it out, trims it a little bit, brings it back up. You need a trim. You need that cleanse. You need that deep condition. Okay. When you're wearing a wig, the other thing that breaks people's hair off is they never take the braids out. They leave it in, they suffocate their hair. They shampoo their hair with the braids in, which I prefer that than anything, but they just leave the braids in. And then your hair locks. Okay, then your hair locks up underneath the wig. So you just putting a wig on top of these braids. Okay, you ain't using a wig cap. You're not conditioning your hair. You're not taking the wig off. You just throwing it on there. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, so I went and got some brushes and the door. So something about hair care. So before you start wearing a wig and just slapping it on, you need to have a hair care regime. Okay, regimen, regime, system, whatever you want to call it. You have to take care of your hair. You cannot get out of it just because you're gonna put a wig on. Believe me, I'm saying all this, one, as a stylist, but two, because I lost my hair doing this mess. Okay, I lost some of my hair not taking care of it. And I mean, realistically, like, you get stressed out, life just becomes too much sometimes, and you don't want to do your hair, and you know. But if anything, if you don't take anything else from this video, please schedule that appointment. Schedule it. Excuse me. Hello, soda, my bad, y'all. But schedule that appointment. Okay? Call up your stylist, schedule an appointment, take those 2, 3, however many hours to get your hair done. Okay? The thing is, if you have a stylist who's like in her own space or whatever, she's got control over that, and hopefully you're not dealing with no crazy appointment times or whatever. But find a stylist who can come see you, either come to your house if you don't want to go to a salon and see everybody see your bald head or whatever you got going on, okay? Or you go up in there, make your appointment, get your hair done. First off, nobody's judging you at the salon, okay? But if you feel some type of way about it, then you gotta work with it, okay? Get her to come to you or whatever. Take care of your hair, okay? Take care of your hair. Make sure that, it's getting shampooed regularly. It's getting conditioned. You're getting a treatment, because you will lose your hair if you don't. The other part to that is you have to take care of your body. Because that stress, I lost my edges, y'all. They growing back now. You can probably see them because my weave ain't all the way on right. But, stress is the big one. So if you notice that, like, or you know that stress is coming, or you notice like, okay, my hair is coming out or whatever, you can use protective styles or wigs to help remedy that. Okay. So, whatever it is that you have going on, like I said, if it's a health issue, talk to your doctor. It could be medication that you're on causing your hair to fall out, whatever. I don't know. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm just a stylist. Okay. But what I do know is all of those things can affect your hair growth. They can affect you. If you are not eating enough fruits and vegetables, okay? If you're not drinking enough water, your hair will be dry. Your hair will suffer. So be sure to stay on top of those things. It's so important. So important. Okay. All right. So we talked about hair health. Okay. So, you can go to a stylist. And if your stylist don't do it, go to somebody else. As a stylist myself, my kid, that's what my shirt say. Okay. As a stylist myself, my goal is for you to have healthy hair. I want your hair to be healthy. I want it to be growing. No matter what style you wear, no matter what you do. Okay. I want your hair to be growing. Don't put a wig on and think that that's going excuse me, and think that that's just going to replace your hair. Because your hair is still under there, not breathing. Okay, it's still under there, not growing, not getting cleansed or whatever. Okay. Do not get a wig and sew it onto your head and think that that's your hair. No. Okay. Unless you bald and you can just glue it on. Shoot, you bald head, you can just glue glue it on if it's just skin there, right? But if you have hair, no matter how short it is, you need to protect it. Okay. So let's get into supplies. Okay. So, you need your shampoo, conditioner. You need preferably moisturizing products if you're going to be wearing wigs. A leave-in conditioner, all that. Go to your stylist. Have them braid you down. They will moisturize your hair, get it together, okay? For wearing your wig, you need a wig cap. Put a wig cap on. When you order the wig, they usually send you a wig cap. So you don't even have to go get none. They will send it with the wig most of the time. You need that wig cap. The reason, okay, you can get wig caps in different colors. They got beige, white, black, brown, dark brown, caramel brown. They got different colors and shades. There's like an HD wig cap now. Go to your hair store, spend the $1, $2, $3, however much it is. Actually, I'm posting an unboxing for Temu. They had a lot of hair products, and I just ordered stuff. Like, I want to see, if this is really, is this real stuff? So, I'll have some updates on that. But get a wig cap, cover your hair. The reason is that wig cap protects your hair, your scalp, and everything. Okay, all the skin around here and everything protects it from friction. A lot of wigs have plastic parts, it has cotton parts, stuff that can snag your hair. You want to protect your hair from that. Okay. Okay, you want to protect your hair from that. And this is all dependent on the type of wig too, which we're going to get into. But overall, it's going to protect your hair. So if you are just starting out with wigs, you are probably starting off with something a little lower end or whatever. That's okay. You just need to wear a wig cap. Okay. All right. So we established you need to protect your hair. I'm spending a lot of time on this because, like I said, I did it to myself. I know people who this has happened to, where they just wore a wig, and either they had a bald spot because of the friction, or their hair fell out because they just kept wearing it for months. Just same braids, wig. Okay. Now, next is figuring out what type of wig you need to buy, right? Like, there's so many options. I would say the wig that you need to buy best fits your budget, best fits your lifestyle. I mean, budget is a bad word for some people. For me, it's not. But instead of budget, you know, how much money do you want to allocate to your wig? Okay, how much do you want to allocate? Oh shoot, I left my tissue. Hold on. Okay, here we go. It's something. I think this dust is getting to me. Okay, so how much? Finish my nails. Aren't they cute? Okay, so how much do you want to allocate to a wig? Now, wigs are, you know, they can be pricey depending on what's the look you're going for, what type of hair you want. They can be pricey. So I would say I've seen wigs as low as like $8. Okay. So you can search some of these like online. I won't say their name, but there's some online beauty supply stores. Excuse me, y'all. I'm so sorry. There's some online beauty supply stores that will have sales on like older. I mean, the wigs are older now, but if that's all you got is $10, you can get you a little something. Okay, you can get you a ponytail, you can get you a wig, you can get you something. They can go up to. I mean, I don't think that there's really a cap. Okay, they can go up to 2, 3, you know, 80, 90, 2, 3, 4, 5, $600, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. I am so this dust, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they can go. I am so sorry. But I want to get this out. So they can go up to 1,000 plus easily. Okay. What you need to understand is how much money do you want to set aside? What can you afford to set aside or whatever? And also, how long will it last? How many times you want to change your hair? You know, are you changing your hair every day? Are you changing it every week? Who switched their hair every week? Megan? Switch my style up every week. Okay. So that's where you gotta start. All right. If you are just starting out, I don't recommend, you know, if you are installing your wig yourself, I recommend getting the wig online. Go to one of these hair stores online or into your own hair store. Find a nice synthetic wig, okay, and start with that. Okay. Those are going to be on the lower end. Synthetic wigs do not last as long, even though, you know, if you're wearing it every day, it's not going to last you. Okay. So you better buy a couple if you really like a style or whatever. Okay. So synthetic wigs do not last as long, but if you are changing your hair a lot, if you just want a little fun little color or something for every now and again, get that. I have like a synthetic. Remember Nikki's hair in the Trolls video? No one, I don't know. I'm a barb. I'm unapologetic. But if you go to the Trolls video, is it Trolls? I'm pretty sure. There's a shot of her like pouring milk on Takashi. And it's this like rainbow pastel. It's so cute. Now hers is probably human hair. I got the $50 or something. It was it was on sale. So, you know, fun colors like that, you can get a synthetic wig. If you want a wig that you're gonna wear every day for a year, you want a human hair wig. You also may want a full lace wig or a partial, or a frontal. Okay. So if you don't know, okay, let me go back because I may be going too fast. So there are you can get wigs in two types of fabrics. Okay, you got synthetic You have human hair. This is from humans. Okay, they take it, they process it, they do whatever they're gonna do to it, or it's raw, or it's virgin, it hasn't been colored or anything. So there's different levels. Synthetic is just that, synthetic. It's made out of plastic, and I say plastic, but this is synthetic hair. Okay, this is the organic bundles. It was $30. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. Uh, so I really like this hair so far. I think it's cute for like a cute little. I did a quick weave, and so um, you have your synthetic hair, okay, um, and then you have human hair. What I'm wearing is a master mix, so it's part a little bit synthetic, probably mostly synthetic. I think it's a little bit of human hair fiber in here, but you can curl this, so you can take some heat to it, curl it, make it a little, So I'm so sorry, y'all. My nose is just itching. Okay, so there's tiers. Synthetic is the cheapest. This master mix, I feel like this mixed hair, like the um blended hair, whatever, is not as expensive either. Like this whole thing was $30. Um, it was a pack, and I just glued it on, y'all. And I'm missing a bundle because I only used two of them. So this was $30, or not even like 25, whatever. So human hair is a little more expensive. So it's a levels. Human hair is a little more expensive, and they have, so you got regular human hair, which is just like yaki hair, whatever. That's old school. That's been around forever. Um, and yaki hair, yeah, that's yaki hair. Remy hair is hair that was cut from somebody's head. So all the cuticle, like it's all facing one way. It's one of the most premium hair that you can get is yaki. I mean, it's Remy. Virgin hair, same thing. The only thing is that virgin hair is not necessarily Remy sometimes. Anyway. Point is, virgin hair means that it was cut from somebody's head. They didn't do nothing to it. They didn't color it. Remy, they could color. Virgin hair, they didn't color it. They didn't do nothing. They just cut it off, bagged it up. Okay, put it on the weft, bagged it up. So the closer to its natural state it is, the more expensive the hair is going to be. Okay, hair donors are not cheap. So there's a lot of, you may see wigs out here real cheap that are human hair, virgin hair, whatever. Or I'll say human hair, but the quality's not there. So there is a quality to the type of hair that you're wearing. Okay. I don't want to overwhelm you on that, but point is levels to this. It's levels. Let's start at the bottom. All right. Okay. So, we've talked about hair protection. We've talked about, putting on that stocking cap. And then next is installing the wig. So you got to choose your wig that you want, and then you got to get it installed. So you choose your wig, like I said, based on your price range. What do you want to spend? Search, like I said, some of those online beauty supply stores. Look at wig people near you. Ask your stylist if she makes wigs. Like, ask around, get some pricing, and be like, look, I've never worn a wig before. Like, how much, does this start at? Or, what would be the cost to buy that and have you install it? Price it out. Price it out. Okay. Also ask about the hair. Is this human hair? Is this virgin hair? What type of hair is this? Okay. You want to make sure you get what you're paying for. Next thing. Okay. So let's say you find your wig. Now you got to install it, right? So there's two ways. You either do it yourself or you have somebody do it for you. Okay, so you do it yourself. You'll need to braid your hair back. You can have somebody braid your hair, actually. Like, if you can't braid or whatever. I didn't have anybody. I used to get my hair braided back because I didn't used to know how to braid. Excuse me, y'all. I think this dust is getting to me, but I didn't always know how to braid. So I would have somebody braid my hair for me, Or if I did like crochet, if I had crochets, I would take the crochets out, wash my hair with a braid, and then throw the wig on. So, you know, get your hair braided, whatever, lay it down. Till you gotta put the wig on. You gotta put it on. So you wanna put it on in the front, pull it to the back, and you gotta adjust it, right? So if you, this is all gonna depend on the style too. So the style that you want. If you want a middle part, the Kim K, whatever, if you want that, then that's gonna be longer hair. You're gonna have to blend the part out and all of that. But if you want like a shortcut, a little Halle Berry situation, a little 27 piece, you can get a cute wig, throw it on. You might have to, you know, adjust it a little bit, judge it up. But most wigs like that, you can wear straight out the pack. The mommy wigs. So I call them the mommy wigs. But those are I refer to that as any wig you can just throw on. So if you want something where you just want to braid your hair down, you don't want to glue nothing, you ain't trying to line nothing up, throw it on. You want something with a bang, okay? You want something with a bang, even if it has a little lace at the top like that, something with a bang, or a little short Halle Berry situation. Okay, so you can get a cute little bob that has like maybe this short that has a bang with it. Boom. You don't need to blend nothing. Make sure you put your wig cap on, but you ain't gotta blend nothing. Okay. So that's the first level. That's for my low maintenance, that's for my low maintenance ladies that's like, look, I can take care of my hair. I just want to throw something on. Okay. Next is, I would say mid, let's say mid maintenance. All right. So that's like a U part wig is, that's high maintenance. We ain't gonna go there. Mid maintenance is like a lace closure wig, or something with a part in it. So like this is a quick weave, girl. My closure little, my closure, but this is a closure. Okay. So this is a closure that is actually sewed it down, but you can glue it down, whatever. So this is the closure. It has something that looks like a part. It look kind of raggedy right now. I need to, but point is, okay, it looks like a part right there, and you blend it with your skin. So I need to do my hair. I'm that stylist. So that requires just adding a little bit of your powder, concealer, whatever type of makeup, blend it up to that part, put your wig on, boom, you good. Okay, so that's like mid-level effort. Most wigs with a part, if you want it to look good, depend on your skin tone and all that stuff too. You're gonna have to do some work. You're gonna have to adjust it. You're gonna have to, make it really blend in and look like your hair. Okay. Getting your hair flat is so important. I don't know if anybody remembers some old plays where the wig would be sitting up like this. Okay, the part is sitting up here. They got the microphone. Okay. You don't want to look like that. You don't want to look like that. Make sure your hair is braided back as flat as you can get it, and put your wig on. Okay. Now my high maintenance girlies. High commitment, high maintenance. If you ready to just jump in the wig game and just be in there, just live in there, then the most high maintenance wig type to wear is going to be your lace fronts. Okay. Also low maintenance. I forgot to say this. Low maintenance is also them headband wigs. Had to put them in there. I think headband wigs, it's so crazy. I think that they're just like something old that came back, because back in high school, I used to wear those half wigs. So they have half wigs where you take out part of your hair, you cover the wig, like you put it like right here, Really, you're supposed to put it in that, but you put it like right here. You put your hair over it, and then to blend it in, because if your hair was short enough, you just put on the headband, and then that covered enough of the half wig. So so yeah, so half wigs are in the low maintenance category, and I think that changed the game because you don't have to have a short bob. You can have a longer wig, and it be a half wig, and just have your cute little matching headband. So I have a headband wig that I just bought like 12 different color headbands so I could change it up. So headband wigs, low maintenance. Now, high maintenance, that lace frontal. And I call it the Instagram wig because everybody sees this on Instagram and they're like, oh, I want that. You know, I had somebody, it was like, was it my auntie? A cousin? Somebody. Oh, I want that wig like on Instagram. I said, girl, no, you don't. You are a mother. You sweat. You got a lot going on. You don't want that. Because I knew them, right? You have, as a stylist, you know your clients. Like, you've done their hair. You know their lifestyle. And those wigs is the reason why celebrities, ooh, my nose is itching, y'all. It's the reason why celebrities wear those wigs. Okay? Celebrities wear those wigs because they're only wearing them for a day, maybe 2 days, maybe for a video shoot, you know, maybe a week if they traveling or touring or whatever, right? But they also have somebody taking that off for them. So the Instagram wig is the lace front with the baby hair and the swoop de doops, all that. That's what I call that's what I call the Instagram wig because they look so good. But people don't realize how much work that is. It's a lot of work to put those wigs on and all that, okay? So, so yeah, so that's the Instagram wig. The other thing is, let me see. So you got the Instagram wig. And the Instagram wig is in different ways. So you have, excuse me, y'all. So you have so a lace front. There are synthetic lace fronts. There are synthetic lace fronts. And those are cheaper than the human hair lace fronts, depending on where you get it from. Okay, depending on where you get it from. But most of these synthetic lace fronts are, you know, you got to pull it out the bag. You got to make it work. So I'm going to still file that under high maintenance because you can't just pull it out and throw it on you and be looking crazy. You need to, you got to, you got to finesse it a little bit. So a frontal is a wig that has lace from ear to ear, and it has like maybe 4 inches. So from your hairline back, 4 inches of lace, okay? I've seen a 13 by 2 before. Like, what y'all doing? Anyway, so 13 by 4 is a frontal. Okay, so this is synthetic or human hair. A lace frontal. A closure. So like I have this raggedy closure on right now. This is probably like a 2 by 4 closure, okay? But it's probably a 4 by 4. But point is, it's so if it was a 5 by 5, it would be 5 inches across, 5 inches back. If it was a 4 by 4, 4 inches across, 4 inches back, so on and so forth. They have 6 by 6s and all kind of stuff. So, lace closures also on the like high maintenance, I would say mid maintenance range. But a closure wig is a lot easier to style than a lace front. Your closure, you don't have any edges to put down. You don't like, you're just throwing it on, okay? My nose, oh my gosh. Okay, so the lace, so a lace closure wig, you know, you just blend your little skin up top. You don't have to do nothing on the sides. And like, I mean, they still need some work, but not as much as a frontal. Okay, let's talk about how long these things last. So let's go back over here to the synthetic. So synthetic wigs, it really depends on how often you wear it, um, how you take care of it, and everything. There are countless videos on YouTube on how to care for your synthetic hair, or how to like revive a dead synthetic wig, because they do give out. I don't know what it is, but after like a couple of months, that synthetic wig is like, no, I'm not brushing, I'm not doing nothing, I'm done. And you gotta go get a new one. So it's important not to sleep in those wigs, clean them regularly, and replace them regularly or rotate them out. For your closure wigs, human hair wigs, man, I got a closure wig. Is it a front? No, it's a closure. I got a closure wig from like 3 years ago. Okay, it still looks good. Um, if it ever gets raggedy, I can perm it. I can, relax it. Um, so some good human hair wigs will last forever. I think I still have like, I got a what did I do? I had some like Snob Life hair from back. When did I get them bundles? I had to get them bundles in like 2016, and in 2020 they were still like working. They, I made them into a wig, dyed them and everything, and colored them, lighten them, whatever. And so your hair can last for a long time. If you're wearing it as your hair, it's not gonna last as long. But it just depends on how much you pay for it. I have a headband wig. I wore that thing every day for like maybe 2 months because I was going through something, and I was like, I gotta look halfway decent for work. And yeah, it gave out, it just tangled. It was just like, no, girl. So I went a deep conditioner, trying to make it look good. So they do have a shelf life. Um, they do have a shelf life. Sometimes they coat, like cheaper human hair wigs, they may coat, and then you can't, like, once you wash off that coating after a certain amount of time, it's terrible. So just keep that in mind, excuse me. For, like I said, those premium lace fronts or premium wigs where you're paying a lot more, the hair maybe is virgin, raw, whatever, it's gonna last you a lot longer. Okay. Now your installs of your wigs. So a headband wig, let's just talk about it. A headband wig, you just gotta slide on, maybe throw your edges, right? Do your edges, slide it on, you good, right? Take it off at night. Okay, every wig you want to take off. For your full cap wigs, so this is your granny, mommy, whatever wig, you throw it on. Those maintain the style, and you want to put those on a wig stand. Take them off at night. You still want to do that, but you can wear them every day. Wear it every day for however long till it give out on you. Okay, because they will give out. They'll start to look crazy. So you want to make sure you're brushing it, styling it, and cleaning it and all. For your closure wigs, okay, your closure wigs may need to be cleaned more often because you are putting maybe some makeup or powder, right? So those are your closure wigs. Whew, goodness, y'all, I'm about to go to sleep. So you got your closure wigs, okay? They will last a little bit longer because you shouldn't have to do much to it, but you don't have to do much as far as like plucking or anything like that because you are just throwing it on, but you do need to keep it combed and styled. For your frontals, okay? So your closure wigs, same thing. You just clipping it in. You may, blend it down with a little bit of hairspray or something, but that's it. For a frontal wig, you are going to be wearing that for like 2 weeks. Okay? You're going to wear it for 2 weeks, and then you got to get some maintenance. Maybe a week. It depends. If you're sweating a lot, if you're doing a lot, you rubbing on it, you sleeping in it, you're going to need to get a maintenance. So you're going to have to go to your girl. Okay, go to your stylist, have her reinstall it or whatever. I have seen so many ladies where they just have makeup and edge control and everything just all around their hairline, glue, whatever, all around their hairline. And it's like, no, like, you need to clean that. Okay? Don't just keep putting edge control on it. Don't just keep, no. You need to clean that. Okay? So, I'm going to stop here because it's almost 40 minutes and I am sleepy, y'all. But I wanted to get this out there because I've just seen some questions where ladies are like, oh my gosh, I want to start wearing wigs, but like, what do I do? So to recap, take care of your hair, okay? Get it braided. If you're going to start wearing wigs, braid it down. Get it braided down, get a treatment, get your ends trimmed, put your wig cap on. Try to get it as close to your skin tone or your scalp or whatever as you can. If you can't, something is better than nothing. You only got black at your hair store or the brown at your hair store or whatever, put that on, okay? So that's for number one. Number two, determine your budget, okay? Or determine how much you want to invest. Let's say that. And that is dependent upon your lifestyle. If you have an active lifestyle or if you plan on changing your hair a lot, that's going to determine what type of hair you get. Synthetic is more for somebody who wants to change your hair a lot. Maybe this is your first wig ever and you just want to try it on. Or you plan on changing your hair every week or every day or whatever, like Megan. Then you want to start off with a synthetic wig, okay? If this is your first, this is for somebody who's never, I'm so sorry, my nose is itching. It's for somebody who's never worn a wig before, okay? And that's also if you're low maintenance. Now, if you're mid-maintenance, you're like, okay, I want to do a little bit of something, right? Like I can get in there and put a little concealer on and blend it and I'm good, right? So if you think you can do that, then you're good to go. You can do a closure wig or whatever. For my high maintenance girlies, that's going to be your lace front. You're going to need to go to a stylist to have them do it for you. Or if you can do it yourself, watch some tutorials or whatever. But you're going to need to touch that up every week or every 2 weeks. Okay, depending on how fast your hair grow, depending on if you're sweating or whatever, you're going to have to touch that lace up. You got to glue it. All right. The other wigs don't need glue. That one you have to have some type of glue. There are some glueless ones out there. I don't trust it. I'm rough. I've been done ripped it off and done lifted the lace. And then what's the other one? So glueless. Oh, and then like U-part wigs. So U-parts is basically like a sew-in that you take off. So sew-ins is where they braid your hair down, they put tracks on it, and then they have some of your natural hair, your real hair, out of it, left out. And then they just match that to whatever you got. So if you got a straight sew-in, straight hair, they match it to that. If it's a curly hair, then they curl your hair and match it. So a U-part is just you putting a sew-in on, basically. You still need your hair braided. Still need your hair braided. Go to your stylist. Tell her, look, I got a U-part wig, or I want you to install this V-part wig, U-part, V-part, whatever. And she will, help you out with that. So just keep all of that in mind. But if you have questions, inbox me, message me here, leave a comment. I want to do an official, a video, but I wanted to come live because I saw someone post about, what do I wear? What do I do with my wig? I don't know what's going on with my face, y'all. I gotta go. It's been itching and everything. But, please, please, please message me, ask me questions. I sell wigs, but I don't have a lot right now. So I'm just here to answer questions. I'm not trying to sell you nothing. Um, and, you know, I hope this helps somebody wear a wig, go get their first wig. Okay. I have a quick weave. This is the organic bundle wave. I got the straight hair. So this is a 14 and a 16 with the closure. It came with the 18, and I used like, did I use a piece of the 18? I used like maybe one or two pieces of the 18, like that big of a piece. I didn't use a lot. Um, and so this is pretty full. I feel like this is like a natural amount of hair. It's not like super, super full where it looks crazy. I don't like a lot of hair on my head. So this is really light. It's synthetic. Okay, well actually, no, this is like a mix. So, um, it's a mix of synthetic and human hair, y'all. But I think it's here for a good time, not a long time. Okay, it's here for a good time, not a long time. This is not nothing you want to wear on a sew-in. Don't think you're gonna get some $30 pack here and wear a sew-in. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. It's not gonna last you. A sew-in can last 2 months. This is not gonna last 2 months. This may last 2 weeks. Okay, but it might not even last that long because y'all can see my edges. So just know it's not gonna last no 2 months. Okay. But I just hope that this helps somebody. I wanted to come on here all official and stuff, but look, I ain't got time. I'm not even like in my regular space. I'm traveling right now, so I just wanted to come on, potentially help somebody with their wig journey. And I hope to create, eventually I'll have some more videos. I'm just working on bringing this back, so y'all will see me again with some new videos, some new content, on this wig stuff, because I'm so passionate about it, and I'm tired of hearing the whole thing about like, oh, I don't wear wigs, you know, wigs grow your hair. And while I think I understand what people are saying, like low maintenance style, look, I'm giving Wednesday. Low maintenance styles can help, grow your hair, which I think is a sentiment, but don't think throwing a wig on it's gonna magically make your hair grow. You still need to care for it. So I'm excited to share some healthy hair tips and tricks and share my knowledge on wigs with you, because it's just so important to me that you're taking care of your hair underneath it all. Okay. So I will see you next time. Have a good evening. I am beat. But I hope this helps someone, and look forward to creating some more for y'all.